Charles III and Queen Camilla assumed the throne when they were both in their mid-70s, making Charles one of the oldest heads of state at the time. Charles was 74 when he was crowned, so there is a chance that his reign will be brief, and Camilla was 75. Charles, who is 74 years old, is now in excellent health, but there is a good probability he'll pass away at some point in the near future. But what will happen to his wife Camilla, the Queen Consort, when that happens? Is there a chance she may succeed as sovereign herself? Stay glued to this video as we spill what will be the fate of Camilla if King Charles dies before her. To handle the transition, the British government has a top-secret plan in place. The strategy has even been given a name, Operation Menai Bridge, which is akin to the strategy on the day that Queen Elizabeth II passed away, Operation London Bridge. The code name for the plans pertaining to the passing of King Charles III are known as Operation Menai Bridge. The arrangements explicitly set down how his passing would be publicised, how long the nation will observe a formal time of mourning, and the formalities of his state funeral. The elaborate plan incorporates numerous government entities, such as the police, military, and intelligence services, as well as private businesses and people who will each play a specific function and carry out a specific duty in the event of the death of the king. The plan is to respect the customs and procedures associated with the passing of a monarch, while ensuring that the transfer of authority occurs as smoothly and orderly as possible. King Charles III is anticipated to receive a state funeral, as many other kings have before him. The day of his funeral will probably be honoured as a national holiday throughout the United Kingdom, and his death and funeral would be arranged with the same painstaking detail as his mother's. If you want to be part of our family, quickly subscribe to our channel and turn on your notification bell so we can keep spilling the royal tea. Camilla has been the Queen Consort of the United Kingdom since the passing of Queen Elizabeth II in September 2022. The title indicates that she is a monarch's spouse, because those who marry into the royal family cannot inherit the throne. The fact that Queen Consorts do not formally share the sovereign's authority is unaffected by the removal of the word consort from the title. However, the transformation is a significant step in Camilla's lengthy journey to repairing her reputation from someone who was formerly despised as the other spouse in Charles's first marriage to Princess Diana, to a senior royal family member who is mostly welcomed by the British public. Camilla and her first husband, Andrew Parker Bowles, split in 1995, not long after Charles announced his relationship with Camilla in a contentious television appearance. Diana and Charles divorced the next year. There was a tremendous outpouring of grief when Diana died in a car accident in 1997. It wasn't until 2005 that Camilla and Charles exchanged vows and married in a low-key, private, civil ceremony. But for many years there was debate over what position Charles's second wife would take after he became king. The debate was resolved last year when Queen Elizabeth II gave Camilla the right to use the title Queen Consort. The approval was widely regarded as a formal indication that Camilla had finally been acknowledged as a respected senior member of the royal family. Camilla was addressed as Queen Camilla for the first time in the formal coronation invitations issued by Buckingham Palace. At the time, British media reported that palace officials believed the title should be used because it had been a while since the passing of Queen Elizabeth II in September. According to Showbiz Cheat Sheet, an official press announcement from Buckingham Palace around the time of Charles and Camilla's wedding in 2005 stated that she will accept the less horrific title of Princess Consort. It was later taken down from the official channels, which raises new questions about the situation. As the mother of William and Harry, Princess Diana was always thought to succeed Charles as the next monarch. Despite being separated from Charles at the time of her death, palace officials have always taken care to avoid giving the impression that Camilla is replacing her due to her popularity. For instance, Camilla made the decision to avoid using the title Princess of Wales because Diana was connected with that title. Camilla was referred to instead as the Duchess of Cornwall. However, even when her title was changed from Camilla, Queen Consort to Queen Camilla on the coronation invitations, many people who had not anticipated the change raised questions. Camilla automatically rose to second highest female position in the royal family as Charles's wife. Queen Elizabeth II, however, instantly changed the royal pecking order for private events, placing Camilla fourth behind herself, Princess Anne and Princess Alexandra. To make sure that her daughter and cousin would never have to bow to Camilla in private, a special modification was made. If Charles passes away before Camilla, she will reportedly be given the title of Queen Dowager. Camilla would not be the only queen in the event that Charles dies before she does, because she is not a member of the Windsor family. Instead, William, 41, and his wife Catherine, Princess of Wales, will become the new monarchs of the United Kingdom. William is Charles's eldest son. When Queen Adelaide's husband, King William IV, passed away in 1830, she became the first sovereign to use the title Dowager, which is customarily given to widows. His niece, Queen Victoria, assumed the coveted coronation chair, as none of them had a viable heir. The Dowager has little authority because she is merely the surviving spouse of a deceased royal. She would nevertheless have a slight influence on legal issues. She also doesn't have any right to rule the country when the monarch passes away. Royal historians have conjectured about Queen Camilla's potential function should her husband, King Charles III, pass away before her. Prince William, Camilla's stepson, will succeed to the throne as King of the United Kingdom and 14 Commonwealth states in the case of Charles's death. There is no scenario in which Queen Camilla may succeed Queen Elizabeth as Queen Regent in the Game of Thrones that the British monarchy occasionally descends into. The real eldest born of the monarch or queen who is next in line to the throne is given that title. Since those who marry into the royal line are not allowed to inherit the title of sovereign, Camilla would never be able to do so. She is not Prince William's mother, hence she would not succeed Queen Elizabeth as monarch after her husband's passing. King George VI, Charles's grandfather, was the last monarch to outlive their consort. That happened in 1952. To distinguish herself from her daughter, Queen Elizabeth II, King George VI's wife, Queen Elizabeth, adopted the moniker the Queen Mother. The Queen Mother was widowed at the comparatively young age of 51 and lived for a further 50 years, dying in 2002 at the age of 101. The Queen Mother spent succeeding years as a working royal, doing nearly as many tasks as she did as a consort. Her lengthy tenure as a dowager was unparalleled in the modern era. The Queen Mother was regarded by a large portion of the British public as the matriarch of the royal family, even though her daughter, Queen Elizabeth II, held the position of monarch. According to this precedent, Camilla might be able to carry on working as a royal if her husband were to pass away first. However, certain royal customs have to be altered or abandoned for Queen Camilla, thus any discussion of her throne as a dowager queen is conjecture. What are your thoughts about Queen Camilla not succeeding the throne? Share your thoughts with us in the comments section below. Click here to watch more videos, and thanks for watching.